fair warning out. So I literally pushed record because I knew I was supposed to record this for my 5D journey. It's about a 9 to 10 minute video. And as I started watching it, I was like, wow, like I had no idea how down I was. And when I was watching it, it made me feel better. Like seeing myself suffer, I was like, okay, that was a little much. That was a little much, but I'm still supposed to put it on. Even though it has a very like strong message, like it's very it's sad. However, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit it and I'm going to put in the positive remarks at the bottom that I've now learned in the last 15 minutes since I made that video. So good luck. I've been preaching. I keep saying preaching lately instead of speaking because I feel like I really am preaching on a lot of these things. I feel like I've been preaching so much to be positive and to find that higher self and that higher calling and like, you know, tap into your soul purpose and your journey. And that's what my 5D journey was. I'm not sure what the will be. I'm not sure what the tense is right now. All about. And this has seriously been like one of the lowest, like this is the lowest, like this is the lowest I've ever been in life. Like my body is not in a good place. Like, I mean, I'm sure for the majority of the population, it's in a great place, like blah, but for me, after spending 6 years being in the dance department, my body, after this 3-month break, is just in a different place. Like, and some days it's really good, and some days it's really bad, and I'm just like, what the hell's happening? Emotionally, I feel like a train wreck. Like, my default attitude, my default mode is positive words and positive encouragement and redirection, and it's gonna be okay. And I usually believe that default, but like right now, there's this man in my head that is just like, no, that positive stuff, like it's not true. Like it ain't true. Like there's no, I don't know, like my grandpa doesn't believe that anything happens when we die, that we're just bodies. We're just bodies. And when the bodies are gone, we're gone. Like it's gone. And part of that's been resonating with me. Like, I'm not saying I'm subscribing to it or marrying it, but part of the whole, like, it is just so much work to be fun and to be happy and to be encouraging. And I'll be honest, like, most times, I end up drained. Like, I end up drained. Like if someone calls in like on a job and they're just complaining and there's nothing I could possibly say to help them through. They're just there. And then having to listen to it for half an hour drains me. Having to go to work and be professional, if that's the right word, with kids, like sometimes I'm just like, honey, you're 12 years old. Like I shouldn't have to ask you to listen. Like, I don't care if you talk, as long as you know what you're doing afterwards. So there's that, emotionally, which is connected to spiritually. And then intellectually, I feel so drained. I don't have the drive to want to go out and make conversation with people. Like I just don't want to do it. And I've been trying to like reach out and make friends and like go places, and I just don't want to. Everywhere I go, these people want more than friendship with me. And I'm not interested in that with them. I just want to be friends. I just want to talk. And this is actually interesting because years ago, like when I was the one like out chasing men and they were running away from me. And now when I go out, the men are chasing me and I'm running away from them. That karma is just wow. Like maybe people don't believe in karma if they don't look at their life enough. You'd have to own up to your responsibilities and what it is that you created with your life. What choices led everything to here? Because it's all been set up by you. You know, like we choose when we're 2 years old to either obey and do what we're told or do something else. And then through time, like these things manifest that are related to that choice. Because at that choice, your parent then had to change their parenting style to deal with you. And like just everything shifted because we made a choice. We made a choice. Choices. I don't know. Karma. Is it real? Like, is karma real? Like they say it echoes. Well, does it only echo because you think it will and because you believe it will and because you manifest it? Is that why karma is real? Like, I tell people all the time that I believe in perfection. And the reason why is because this is not possible. If you were somehow born on an island and it was just you and you were raised by nothing and just you were there, you wouldn't know what was right from wrong. There would be no definition of right and wrong. You would just do what felt natural, whatever you felt you're supposed to do. And if someone didn't tell you it was wrong, you just keep on doing it, right? And so we build all these imperfections up with people because society has programmed and told us what is acceptable, what's pretty, what's intelligent, what's good, what's comfortable, what the right job is, what the right time to do it is, how many kids you should have, the way you should treat your kids, the way you should marry your partner, the way you should treat your partner. All this stuff is like defined by society. I'm drained. I taught today for 6.5 hours. First time I've had a really long shift like that in a long time. No break. I'm drained. I am drained. I just don't feel like we got stuff done. Like sometimes we did, but sometimes we didn't. Like self-confidence is so low right now. My message today with the video is no matter what path we choose, there's always going to be doubt. Always. Doubt somehow just sneaks in. It's a natural part of our experience, of our consciousness to list things out in our head that work and that are not working. Like it's the duality we have of the mind. And oh my God, today I was so excited. I found out that I was subbing. I was like, yes, I'm gonna go sub. I'm gonna go and like, it's gonna be so much fun and guaranteed money. I'm not waiting around for Uber rides or psychic calls. Like it's just guaranteed money. You show up, they pay you, you leave. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I've done a good job. Maybe not my best. You know, there's things I wanted to change about myself throughout time and blah, blah, blah. Things I knew in the moment. I was like, this isn't working for me. This is not my highest self. Like, and now I'm just like, the car crash, the injury, the job, the move, the quitting of the job, the move back, the fallout with my mother, the fallout with my best friend, the losing my 2 cats, all of that has literally taken place in 10 months. 10 months. Like, it has been a whirlwind. And I'm just ready for it all to settle. Like, I want to feel normal again. I've felt off balance for so Like at this point now, I'm so off balance that I don't even remember what being on balance feels like. It's like this dream I once had. It doesn't feel real anymore. Now I'm just tired and my body hurts. And I feel like I've been doing the best that I can, but it just hasn't been enough lately. My best isn't enough. What does that mean, your best? Your best today? Your best right now? L down to the 5th, because I'm sad. It's grouchy, I'm tired, I absorbed too much energy today. I didn't follow the plan that I made. I just couldn't do it in the moment. I just wasn't feeling the moment. It wasn't feeling right. Oh, it's so long, guys. I'm sorry. Like, God, I'm apologizing. Like, this is what happens. I am human. And now, after I spent like an hour editing this, because I just had to watch certain parts over and over again. I'm like, what's happening right now? Where is this all going? Like, what? Like, these scenes from these movies, like, are just like popping up in my head so strong. Like, someone loses everything. Like, at this point, it really does feel like it's just everything. Like, at this point, it's, I know it's not. I know it's not. I still have all this stuff. What is it all for? Why is all this happening? There's some sort of lesson in what I mentioned about possessions, how the energy these things carry when we lose them, whether it's a person or a job or a book, you know, your toothbrush, whatever. When you lose it, it's no longer with you. And I had no idea how dependent I was on all of these external energies. So dependent on all these external energies, things that were not real, that I was latching off of and feeding off of, when the whole time I should have just been feeding off me, creating my own fire, my own water, my own air, my own earth. When I get out in public, it's so hard not to. I have such an intense fear of people's lash outs. Like, I'm a very strict teacher. I see all of it. Like, it's just, I can become very harsh and mean and cruel. I've been told that I sound cruel. Like, I have not absorbed that. No one's ever called me cruel until 2 weeks ago. It was a friend. I was like, what? I'm cruel. I'm so tired. Look at me. God bless.